It's a single flower in a crack of concrete. Something soft and beautiful and very sweet. Oh, hold on to a fragile hope tonight. Keep it in your heart and keep it out of sight. Cinematic spirit in a world of stone. You don't have to carry it all alone. They can take the money and they can take the land, but they can't take the rhythm of the soul's command. As long as we are breathing and the music plays, we can find a way through the darkest day. Fragile, but it's stronger than the fear. Listen to the truth that you need to hear. Hope, fragile hope. Keep breathing. Hope, fragile hope. Keep breathing. Words are spoken in the heat of the night, but love is the only thing that sets it right. No need for anger, no need for the storm. We can build a kingdom on a higher throne. It's a velvet revolution, baby. Changing minds without a sound. Sweet evolution, baby. Turning this whole world around. See the lady with the flowers in her hair, breathing in the hope within the morning air. She knows the secret that the wise men hide. It's the quiet power burning deep inside. Soft as a whisper, strong as the tide. Nowhere for the darkness to hide. It's a velvet revolution, baby. Changing minds without a sound. so softly. The change is coming. Always flowing. Grandfather told me stories of old, when the water was clear and cold, before the smokestacks choked the air and the land was green and fair. Now the river runs a muddy brown, carrying the waste of the time. The river of time is flowing fast, washing away the sins of the past. Can we clean the water? Can we save the stream? Or is it just a fading dream? River of time, don't run dry. Leave some water for the by and by. We treat the earth like a garbage can, forgot the stewardship of man. concrete garden, so fragile.
Fabric breath, I wore my father's jacket then to feel a little tall. Carry dreams stitched deep within, trying not to fall. In borrowed suits and open hearts, we learn who we can be. Nothing fits at the start till we loosen history. Every role feels slightly wrong till you sing it true. I found myself inside a song that sounded just like you. Words wraps my trembling hands, strings not in time. I lift my voice where courage stands between the lines. Jacket hangs, soul steps hang, soul steps out.
Union Hall with peeling paint, dreams clocked in but running late. Coffee rings and folded fears, hope survives in volunteer years. I'm lost in a Union Hall daydream, fairer days than what we've seen. Still believe in what we mean. Chairs remember every shout, now they hum when no one's out. If tomorrow needs a plan, let it start with working hands. Lights off, spirit on. Lights off, spirit on. Lights off, spirit on. Within the earth, the ancient rivers flow. Carrying the wisdom that the ancestors know. Before the stone was laid, before the iron was cast, yeah. in me, flowing toward the open sea. Wash away the modern pain, falling like the spirit rain. We forgot the language that the forest used to speak. Chasing after treasures that are fragile and weak. But the water remembers every name and every face. Ooh. Every soul that ever wandered through this hollow space. Drink from the well of gold, more precious than the gold, pure and clear. Have no fear. Oh, the river runs deep in me, flowing toward the open sea. Wash away the modern pain, falling like the spirit rain. Ancient rivers, wash me clean. Steam is rising from the vents upon the street. Coldest winter with the rhythm in our feet. Velvet shadows dancing on the brick and stone. Trying to find a way to make this place a home. On the velvet sidewalks where the dreamers go, watching all the seeds of revolution grow. Fragile spirits in a world of steel and glass, waiting for the winter time to pass. your spirit like a golden crown. Walking on velvet, 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 velvet. Soft steps, breathing slow.
The fire is burning low tonight. Just a single glowing light. We sit apart, yet side by side, with nothing left to fight or hide. Fading embers in the dark, trying to catch a dying spark. We hold on tight to what we had, feeling tender, feeling sad. We spoke the truth, we bared our souls, paying all the heavy tolls. But maybe love just shifts its shape, leaving an unfamiliar landscape. Fading embers in the dark, trying to catch a dying spark. We hold on tight to what we had, feeling tender, feeling sad. I'll always cherish the warmth we shared. I'll always know how much you cared. But the flame is dimming down so low, and it's almost time to go. But in the ashes there is grace, a beautiful remembered page. Fading embers in the dark, trying to catch a dying spark. We hold on tight to what we had, feeling tender, feeling sad, just a spark. Fading away, still beautiful.
a brother in a different code, writing down the wisdom that the sages wrote. Keep the vessel steady, let the spirit flow. Above the waters in a tiny boat. Peace is a garment that we all must wear, to heal the wounds of hatred and despair. Take a moment just to breathe the air and show the world that we truly care. Follow the golden thread of light through the darkest corners of the night. Everything is gonna be alright if we keep the future in our sight. Soft footsteps, final sky. Sidewalk preacher got no church, just a voice and a shaking hand. Talking love through a silver thirst, trying hard to make us understand. This is a velvet sidewalk sermon, whispered low so the pain won't scare. Every soul here is still learning how to love without despair. Sisters dancing with tired smiles, brothers counting borrowed time. Grace shows up in the smallest miles, in a borrowed coat and a borrowed rhyme. Congas talk in a gentle tone, shakers move like passing trains. We ain't old, we ain't young, just healing from invisible chains. Amen hums where the bassline sleeps. falls across the floor. Shaking every window and every single door. We live our lives in the strobe light beat, beneath the heavy metal of the upper street. Beneath the L tracks, searching for the light. In the middle of the day, it feels like night. Some nomadic rhythm in the thunder and the rain, learning how to dance with the ghost of pain. Yeah. I can hear you singing through the iron road, something that I haven't heard before. A melody of hope in it, a minor key, setting all the heavy-hearted people free. Thunder, guitar, iron sky, watch the silver darling bar. Beneath the tracks, iron soul echo. The match is struck, the wick is lit. In the quiet dark I sit, a tiny flame begins to dance, giving hope a second chance. Flickering candle in the night, cast your warm and fragile light. Keep the heavy shadows back, guide me down this lonely track. The wind is blowing at the door, creeping slowly across the floor. I cup my hands to shield the glow. I cannot let this feeling go. Flickering candle in the night, cast your warm and heavy shadows back. Guide me down this lonely track. It is just a small and simple thing, but oh, the comfort it can bring. A beacon for my weary soul, making all my pieces whole. When everything is falling down and silence covers all the town, I look into the golden spark and find my way through the dark. Flickering candle in the night, cast your warm and fragile light. Keep the heavy shadows back. Guide me down this lonely track. Keep on burning. Do not fade away. Sweet light, until the day.
Hush now. They told me loud means strong, but whispers last longer than songs. I bend my words like willow trees, soft power moving silently. This is my soft power blues. No fist raised, just truth. I changed the world in broken shoes. Soft power blues. Anger burns but love stays warm. Quiet hands outlive the storm. Peace ever learns to dance, it'll move in subtle stances. Low voice, heavy soul.
I hear the voices from a distant shore, calling out to us forevermore. They carry the rhythm through the fire and rain to help us navigate the modern pain. Ancestral echoes in the city wind, reminding us of where we've been. The circle turns and starts again.
healing the heart from within. Ancient wisdom in a soulful beat, walking with us on the crowded street. In every heartbeat, in every breath, there is a life that conquers death. They speak, we listen. The stars, they glisten. Ancestral echoes in the city wind, reminding us of where we've been. The circle turns and starts again, healing the heart from within. Loom is moving steady, back and forth, looking for the spirit in the north. Every single thread is showing worth in the struggle of the second birth. Colors clashing, then they start to blend, working for a means towards an end. Broken spirits that we need to mend, with the message that we try to send. Listen to the song the weaver sings, of the simple joy that life brings, of the majesty of common things, and the power of the spirit's wings. Ooh, 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 ooh. One by one, till it's done. Weave the light, make it bright. Ooh, ooh, Lord have mercy on the city street, on the tired souls and the aching feet, on the hungry child and the lonely man, doing just the best that they ever can. Give us strength to face another day. Give us words of hope we can finally say. Let the music be a prayer tonight, leading us toward the morning light. It's an urban song, a soulful cry, rising up into the smoky sky. So romantic spirit, heavy and real, trying to find the power just to heal. Keep us safe, keep us strong, where we all belong. Are we all just searching? Urban song. Amen.
I found them scattered on the bedroom floor right after you walked right out the door. Tiny fragments of a shattered dream. Nothing is ever exactly what it seems. Gathering the pieces of a broken heart, trying to figure out where to start. Need a little glue and a lot of time to make a reason out of this rhyme. I pick up the trust that cracked into the promises that proved to be untrue. I hold them gently in my trembling hands, trying to meet love's difficult demands. Gathering the pieces of a broken heart, trying to figure out where to start. Need a little glue and a lot of time to make a reason out of this rhyme. I sweep up the laughter that turned to dust, the shiny romance that turned to rust. I will put them in a box and put it away, and save my tears for another rainy day. They say a broken bone grows back more strong. I hope that old saying is not completely wrong. I will put myself together day by day and find my smile in my own sweet way. Gathering the pieces of a broken heart, trying to figure out where to start. Need a little glue and a lot of time putting them together, filling my cup.
Tracks are glowing in the pale moonlight, carrying the secrets of the lonely night. Faces in the window blurred and moving fast, looking for a future better than the past. Take the midnight train of thought across the town, where the heavy hammers never beat you down. Psychedelic haze, counting all the rhythm of the passing days. Conductor says the journey has no final end. Every stranger on the platform is a friend. If you listen closely to the wheels that grind, you can leave the bitterness of life behind. Keep moving, keep dreaming. The rails lead home, no matter how far your spirit may roam. Tracks.
Red velvet. Truth don't always shout. Sometimes it leans in close, speaks so light with no doubt. You feel it more than most, this featherweight truth. 'Cause it's deeper than a lie. Lifted high with my youth and let her fly. Every secret weighs a ton till you whisper it free. I'm not brave, I'm just done carrying what is in me. Dry drums mark the heartbeat line, bass hums understanding. I sing high to redefine what strength is demanding. True floats, I stand still.
The city sleeps, the shadows fall. I hear you whisper down the hall. A cup of coffee growing cold. A love story that never gets old. Oh, in the midnight hour, your love is a blooming flower, taking away the pain and the sorrow, giving me strength for tomorrow. I play the records we used to know. The firelight is burning low. A gentle peace fills up the room, chasing away the heavy gloom. Oh, in the midnight hour, your love is a blooming flower, taking away the pain and the sorrow, giving me strength for tomorrow. Time is a river, deep and wide, but I have you right by my side. Through every storm, through every tear, I am safe when you are near. We've walked through the fire, felt the rain and the desire. Now all that's left is pure and true. All that I need is you. Oh, in the midnight hour, your love is a blooming flower, taking away the pain and the sorrow, giving me strength for tomorrow. Yeah, just you and me in the midnight hour, slowly drifting, fading into love. streets, concrete dreams, so bright, so quiet.
Growing up strong, there's a flower cracking through the stone, fighting the world all on its own. Just like the child in the tenement hall, bouncing his dreams against the wall. No sun to shine, no rain to fall, but the spirit answers when the roots call. It's a concrete garden, blooming wild. Don't underestimate the inner city child. Beauty rising from the dust and gray, finding a way to see a brighter day. Concrete garden, yeah. The system tries to cut the stem, but the power lies inside of them. Watered by tears and fed by hope, climbing up the slippery slope. Don't look down on what you don't understand. There's magic living in this hard land. Roots go deep beneath the street, where the heart of the people beat. Thump, 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 thump. Can you feel the pulse? It's a concrete garden, blooming wild. Don't underestimate the inner city child. Beauty rising from the dust and gray, finding a way to see a brighter day. Bloom on, bloom on, rise up through the cracks, yeah. Flower in stone, we built these walls to keep the world away, to hide the things we were afraid to say. But stone by stone, the barriers come down as love begins to spread throughout the town. I see it clearly now. Without the mask, it's a simple truth, a simple task to realize we're made of the same light, shining through the darkness of the night. See the fading walls, they're crumbling fast. The separation could never last. It's a conscious rhythm, a soulful change. Nothing is familiar, nothing strange. Break it down, let it fall, no more walls. Walls are fading, we are one. Keep it going.
See the writing fading on the brick wall, echoes of a laughter from years ago, before the winter came and brought the snow. Grandma's rocking chair is empty now, but I still feel the sweat upon her brow. She fought the battles that we never knew, to make a path for me and a path for you. Echoes of the ghetto in the air, a story of a struggle and a prayer. Don't forget the ground where you were born, even if your heart is feeling tattered and torn. We are the legacy of the silent brave, rising from the cradle to the grave. Keep the memory burning like a flame. Speak the truth and remember every name. Echoes. Can you hear them? Never forget. Footnotes written late at night. No clear signs, no solid proof, just fragile faith and leaky roofs. This is my borrowed light theology, grace in the gaps of what I see. I don't claim truth, it claims me. Borrowed light theology. Questions pray in their own way, answers learn to hesitate.
Riding home with borrowed thoughts, faces blur like passed out stars. Everybody carrying lives of almost no scars. Ghosts on the L train whisper who we were, calling out our old names, making memories stir. I hum prayers between the stops, trying not to cry. Life keeps moving even when we don't know why. Congas echo railside pain, strings sway like tired souls. My falsetto rides the strain between the poles. Close, spirits linger.
It is not always fireworks and flashing lights, or passionate drama in the middle of the night. Sometimes it is simply making up the bed, or knowing the things that go unsaid. Oh, we are playing love's quiet symphony, a beautiful, gentle harmony. No screaming horns, no pounding drum, just the sweet, sweet sound of what we have become. It is pouring the coffee and sharing the bread, making sure the dog gets properly fed. It is folding the laundry and paying the bills, finding the joy in it, the everyday thrills. Oh, we are playing love's quiet symphony, a beautiful, gentle harmony. No screaming horns, no pounding drum, just the sweet, sweet sound of what we have become. The grand romantic gestures fade away, but the steady devotion is here to stay. We are writing a masterpiece, note by note, sailing together in a sturdy boat. Let the youngsters chase the blazing fire. We have found a much deeper desire, a comfortable silence, a trusting look, the greatest story in the history book. Oh, we are playing love's quiet symphony, a beautiful, gentle harmony. No screaming horns, no pounding drum,
just a sweet, sweet sound of what we have become. Quiet symphony, yeah. Playing it sweet. You and me, baby, making it complete.
Soft breeze, tell me a secret. Can you paint the air we breathe? Can you see the things that lead? Prejudice is a smoke so thick, making the soul of a nation sick. But the wind blows free, it knows no line between your house and mine. What is the color of the wind, my friend? Where does it start and where does it end? It touches the rich, touches the poor, knocks on every single door. If we could be like the breeze in air, we'd find the love that's hiding there. They build the walls up to the sky, while the mothers and the babies cry. But the wind jumps over, it don't care. It spreads the seeds of hope everywhere. Listen to the message in the trees, whispering of true liberties. Invisible fingers touching your face, erasing the line of hate and rage. Feel it cold, feel it warm, the calm before the coming storm. What is the color of the wind, my friend? Where does it start and where does it end? It touches the rich, it touches the poor, knocks on every single door. Blow on, blow on, clear the air, let us breathe. Freedom.
Scraping the clouds with steel and glass, while the people down below just pass. Suits in the penthouse drinking wine, while the worker stands in the breadline. They can see for miles around, but they can't Glass towers reaching high, piercing the heart of the blue sky, built on the backs of the poor and weak, while the profits are all they see. Glass towers shiny and cold, trading the soul for a pile of gold. Reflection blinds the eyes of the just, turning our dreams into dust. But a foundation built on sand cannot forever stand. When the wind of change begins to blow, the ivory tower is the first to go. Rumble in the ground. Can you hear the sound? Shaking the pillars of the giants coming down. Glass towers reaching high, piercing the heart of the blue sky, built on the backs of the poor and weak, while the prophets are all they see. Falling down piece by piece, shattered dreams, build it better next time, with love. Metal side. Goes in the turnstile, count the days, punching clocks in quiet the rage. Dreams get stuck between the rails. Hope smells like cheap cologne and rain. I see ghosts in the turnstile spin, no regrets and stubborn skin. Still we ride, still we begin. Ghosts in the turnstile. Every ticket bought with time, every loss still feels like mine. If we stop and breathe one beat, the ground might rise to meet our feet. Train pulls off, I stay late.
A stack of paper on the desk, words I wrote but never expressed, ink that dried so long ago, feelings that I could not show. Letters unsent, hidden away, things that my heart wanted to say, bound in ribbon, stained with tears, holding on to all these years. I read the lines of deep regret, a love that I could not forget. I poured my soul
trapped inside this paper cage. Letters unsent, hidden away, things that my heart wanted to say, bound in ribbon, stained with tears, holding on to all these years. I strike a match and watch it burn, a lesson that I had to learn. The smoke goes up into the sky, a silent and a sweet goodbye. You cannot live inside the past. Those heavy chains, they never last. I release the words I held so tight and step into the morning light. Letters unsent, hidden away, things that my heart wanted to say, bound in a ribbon, stained with tears, holding on to all these years. Let it go, watch it burn. Moving on, letters in the fire. You don't have to shout to make a sound. Truth is often found on the quiet ground, between the lines of a politician's lie, underneath the surface of a tearful eye. They try to bury what they don't understand, but the spirit rises across the land, a gentle power that you cannot bind, living in the heart of all mankind. It's the silent truth, speaking in the soul, making the broken pieces whole. Listen to the rhythm, listen to the beat of the quiet evolution on the street. Words can be hollow, words can be cold, but the truth is a story that must be told. Listen close. The truth, so quiet, so real. Hush now, don't cry. Little baby crying in the night, hunger pains biting like a blight. Mother mixes water with the milk, wish she could wrap you up in silk. But the factory closed down yesterday, and Daddy went the other way, singing a broken lullaby underneath the weeping sky. Rockabye, baby, don't you fear, even though the wolf is near. We got love, if nothing else. Put the worry on the shelf. government talks of aid and care, but the cupboards are remaining bare. Promises don't fill a tiny tummy. Life shouldn't be so crummy, but she hums a melody so sweet to drown the noise of the cruel street. Sleep, my child, dream of a land where fruit grows right in every hand. Dream for us all, singing a broken lullaby underneath the weeping sky. Rockabye, baby, don't you fear, even though the wolf is near. Sleep tight, tomorrow comes, maybe better. Looking out across the water of the lake, thinking about the promises we didn't break. The skyline is a jagged teeth against the moon. Morning's gonna come around much too soon. Shadows on the lakefront, dancing in the breeze, whispering the secrets to the willow tree. Symptomatic soul in a quiet state of mind, leaving all the heavy memories behind. Fishing lines are casting out into the dark, sleeping figures huddled in the city park. The water doesn't care about the rich or poor, it just keeps on washing up against the shore. Deep blue, deep soul, let it flow wherever the tide wants to go. looking within to find the light in the middle of the longest night. There's a universe inside of your mind, leaving the worldly worry behind. Deep meditation and a silent prayer, finding the truth that is always there, beyond the ego and beyond the pride, with the spirit as your only guide. Opening up your inner eye and see the beauty of your own divinity. You're more than the flesh and more than the bone, a part of the great unknown. Your consciousness to the sky. Don't ask the question when or why. Just be in the moment and let it flow, where the seeds of the spirit grow. Off-balance pulse. Nothing straight about how we move. Steps fall strange but true. Every stumble still a groove. When I'm leaning into you, this is love in 7/8 time. Never where you expect, but it holds me just fine in its beautiful defect. World wants squares, wants clean lines. We breathe in crooked rhyme. I sing high to redraw signs of a life outside of time. I'm psychedelic strings, spin space, horns laugh in syncopation. I find God in your offbeat face and lose all hesitation. Count fades, feeling stays. heavy thoughts inside my head. The aroma of coffee fills the air. Not a worry, not a care. Sunday morning peace so fine, taking my sweet and precious time. The world is quiet, still and slow, a beautiful and gentle glow. I read the paper, watched the sky, see the swallow soaring high. A simple life is all I need, a quiet heart, a planted seed. Sunday morning peace so fine, taking my sweet and precious time. The world is quiet, still and slow, a beautiful and gentle glow. Rushing clock, no ringing bell, just resting at the wishing well. I count my blessings one by one, basking in the morning sun. Yeah, 6 days of working, pushing through, but today is meant for me and you. Just sitting on the porch, so still, watching the shadows on the hill. Sunday morning peace so fine, taking my sweet and precious time. The world is quiet, still and slow, a beautiful and gentle glow, so peaceful. Sunday morning, take it slow.
We are standing by the ocean in the haze, lost in the wonder of a lover's gaze. The waves are crashing, but I hear no sound, just the beating of my heart profound. And time stands still, the whole wide world is erased. Just you and me in a perfect sphere, without a worry, without a fear. Your eyes are deep as the evening sea, unlocking every little part of me. We do not need to hurry, do not need to run. We are bathing in the setting of the sun, and you and me in a perfect sphere, without a worry, without a fear. If I could bottle up this very hour, I would give it a special magic power to drink from it when we are old and gray, and bring us back to this glorious day. The clocks will tick and the gears will grind, leaving this beautiful moment far behind. But deep inside my spiritual core, this second will live on forevermore. And time stands still in your embrace. The whole wide world is erased. Just you and me in a perfect sphere, without a worry, without a fear. Time stands still, baby. Stops for you. Perfect moment. Move so true.
Dim the lights, lock the door, leave the worries on the floor. Put on a record, nice and slow. Let the sweet vibrations flow. Velvet night, wrapping us tight. Everything is feeling right. Two souls swaying in the dark, a quiet room, a glowing spark. I take your hand, you pull me near. No more words, no more fear. The rhythm moves us round and round. Our feet are floating off the ground. The velvet night, wrapping us tight. Everything is feeling right. Two souls swaying in the dark, a quiet room, a glowing spark. The world outside can rush and race, but we are in a sacred place. Just feeling the bass line, deep and warm, a shelter from the gathering storm.
makes everything turn out alright. A tender hold, a gentle sigh, watching the midnight passing by. Velvet night wrapping us tight. Everything is feeling right. Two souls swaying in the dark, a quiet room, a glowing spark. Swaying slow in the velvet night. Hold me close, yeah, everything's right. Tell me your secrets in the dead of night, before the morning brings the harsh white light. I'll catch your worries in my open palm and keep your spirit steady, keep it calm. We don't need the music to start to dance. We don't need the logic, we just need the chance to feel the vibration of a heart in tune, under the gaze of a Chicago moon. Soulful whispers floating in the air, showing me the love that's always there. Emetic, cinematic feelings, intimate and deep, promises we finally mean to keep. In the silence we find our way, beyond the things we could never say. Just a whisper, soul to soul, so soft. Neon breathing on wet concrete, city hums and halftime dreams. I walk slow where the shadows preach, old man talking to broken streetlights. Every step got a story to teach, about loving wrong and living right. Midnight on South State, Mama said, keep your spirit clean, even when the world feels thin. I see hope in the in-between, where the night lets the light slip in. Strings cry soft like a second chance, horns cut sharp like the truth. I breathe deep, take one last glance at a city teaching me youth. Midnight fades, but the heart stays awake.
Ticket in my pocket and a bag in my hand, leaving for a different kind of land. The midnight train is whistling at the gate. I'm moving fast so I won't be late. Goodbye to the alleys and the neon glare. Goodbye to the burdens I used to bear. I'm chasing a vision that's hard to see, of the man I know I'm meant to be. On the midnight train, rolling through the dark, looking for a light, looking for a spark. Wheels on the track, singing a soulful song, taking me back where I belong. Oh, through the tunnels and the pouring rain, wash away the doubt, wash away the pain. Rolling on, midnight train nearly there. Rain is falling on the purple neon sign, waiting in the alley for a cosmic sign. The diner's open and the coffee's turning cold. Stories of the city are being retold. Inside the neon sanctuary we are safe. Every wandering soul can find a place. Cinematic visions in the steam and light, hiding from the darkness of the city night. Table for the lonely, table for the poor,
ignite the spark. Electric dream. Neon sanctuary, glow on. I've done some things I'm not so proud to say. I've lost my footing on the narrow way, but I'm looking for a place to wash my soul and make the broken parts of me feel whole. There's a fountain flowing from a higher source, changing everything within its course. Grace is like a rain upon the sand, healing all the dryness in the land. Oh, the rivers of mercy, deep and wide, taking away the anger and the pride. Let the soulful waters cover me and set my heavy spirit finally free. Wash me clean, let it flow. Where the Spirit wants to go. Mercy, like a river flowing down. So sweet. Curtains open, sunlight streams, waking from my peaceful dreams. The coffee brews a bittersweet. The morning feels so complete. In this Sunday morning calm, your love is like a healing balm. No place to be, no rush to leave, just the quiet air we breathe. The paper rests upon the chair. We sit in silence, unaware of all the troubles in the street. Our little world is soft and sweet. In this Sunday morning calm, your love is like a healing balm. No place to be, no rush to leave, just the quiet air we breathe. You pour a cup and give a smile. Let us stay right here a while. The ticking clock is far away. Welcome to this lazy day. Monday brings the daily grind, leaving all this peace behind. So let us hold on to the now and make this moment last somehow. In this Sunday morning calm, your love is like a healing balm. No place to be, no rush to leave, just the quiet air we breathe. Simple love, quiet and true. Yeah, Sunday morning, just me and you.
Take a scream to make the people hear. Sometimes a whisper travels further through the atmosphere. A quiet revolution growing in the city squares. Are busy with their own affairs. It's the silent thunder rolling while the bells of truth are tolling. Feel the vibration in your bones. Build upon the cornerstone. The shadow of the storm, waiting for the new world to finally take its form. Not with fire and fury, but with steady, quiet hands, replanting the seeds across the scorched and weary lands. Can you hear the sound rising from the ground, changing everything around? It's the silent thunder rolling dusty red. Promises of things the preacher never said. In the corner of the chapel on the hill, everything is quiet, everything is still. Through the painted glass the world is colored blue, searching for a version of the simple truth. Lush and lonely in the middle of the crowd, singing hallelujah, but not very loud. Cracks are forming in the images of saints. Time is peeling back the layers of the pain, just like every heart that tries to stay sincere in a world that operates on greed and fear. If you just believe.
Softly now let the Spirit begin to heal the heart from the weight of sin. Ooh. Little children playing in the shadows tall, wondering if the sky is ever gonna fall. But I whisper low, keep your head held high. There's a silver lining in the Chicago sky. Can you feel the vibration? It's a soulful revelation across the nation. We're climbing the neon meridian, looking for a world where the light comes in. Softly now let the Spirit begin to heal the heart from the weight of sin. Just keep on moving, keep on dreaming, sweet peace.
Quiet fire, no fists raised, no broken glass, just a look that won't back down. Change moves slow, but it still lasts when it wears a gentle sound. With a soft revolution smile, we rearrange the room. Love working overtime, while hatred meets its doom. I sing thin, but I sing true. Every note a small demand for a world that's kinder too, held in a human hand. Horns punctuate the promise made, strings agree in waves. The bravest wars are softly played by the souls they say. Smile stays, world tilts. Ooh.